Greetings, I am Sonia Williams. I serve in Exceptional Education, MOID, in DeKalb County School System. One of my interesting hobbies and facts about me is that I actually like to hunt, I like fishing, and I also like motorcycles. I have my motorcycle license, but I do not have the bike. I'm an Indian girl. Indian bikes, I like those. And I do also like Harleys, but mostly I like the Indian bikes because of the frills and all of that good stuff. So at some point, I'd like to get a bike. One of my favorite quotes is from Martin Luther King and Coretta Scott King. Of course, I wear the shirt today as we're celebrating the birth of Dr. King. And it says, "Love, I choose love because hate is too great of a burden to bear." And I take that mindset into my classroom because I think that the common denominator and the common factors that diminish any type of behavioral issue is love. Love is a verb, and love is also a noun. And it takes a lot of patience for the educator to work with their children. And the only way that we can change any type of behavior is through love and through positive behavior, as we call positive behavior intervention strategies. How I feel about teamwork. I think that I like to use the word flexibility, and I also think that as a team player, I like if we could work together and to kind of encourage mostly one another to stay on task, because we all can tend to be procrastinators, and that's the big elephant at times that comes into the room, where individuals get discouraged in working with others as a team player, especially when there's a timeline and a deadline that is needed to be met. And so I think the operative word is flexibility, and also the operative word is being cautious of being of time management and not being a procrastinator in the process. Some of the positive attributes that I think I bring is I come with a plethora of experiences from serving in education, particularly in exceptional ed. I am new to being the teacher, but I served as a paraprofessional, and I have a lot of field experience in literacy as well as in behavior analysis. And so I think that I will be a positive attribute to my team in that regard, and also with reading. What is one of the characteristics or traits that I hope I do not find in my teammates? And as I stated before, and as I aforementioned, procrastination. The three adjectives that describe me are dedicated, determined, and dependable. And I do not work for Fox 5, but dedicated in the sense that I believe that we have to use what I call an acronym RIP, RIP. We have to reimagine our education. We have to be innovative in our practices, and we have to be intentional with how we're going to be personalize our ideals to work towards education and to support students. So we have to be dedicated, I am described, three adjectives. We have to be determined to be innovative, and we have to be dependable with our practices of how we're going to present certain factors, assessments that we will be studying in our classes that will be best practices for our students, as we know in real time versus what has been documented in on a piece of paper, if would, for a practice or a model to use that we're not most familiar with, or doesn't really apply to the student that we are servicing. I want to thank the professor for allowing me to be in this class, and I look forward to learning and gleaning lots of transferable principles. Thank you.